That's right. It's February, which is the second month of the year. 22nd, 22nd day of February in the year 2022. It's 2/22/22. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's just pretty cool, right? I guess if you're into numerology, which I don't really get or understand or know anything about, then that means something to you. So cool. I remember last year when it wasn't it 2/21/21, I believe? Right. And then also, of course, 21st century, etc. All of that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's 2/22/22. And what that means for me is that I have lots of books. Check it out, lots of books. These were donations. And I went through them. This was just donated. Actually, these 4 boxes were donated yesterday. And she will be donating DVDs at some point in the near future as well. And going through these, I was pleasantly surprised by the great condition of a lot of the books, the variety of books. There's fiction and nonfiction. And also, I was equally amazed, surprised, pleased that I found some profitable books for FBA. So I have enough books here, enough profit here, I should say, to actually do another shipment. Normally I would, try to ship out, in terms of books, I'd probably try to do at least 30, 40 books, get enough together to make it worth it for the shipment, but that all depends on the profit. If they're all textbooks or very high profit books, let's say over $40, $50, they're selling for over $40 to $50, then I don't necessarily need, 30, 40 books. If I only have 10 of them, then I'll send a shipment out because that's, $300, $400 of, gross sales. So it all depends. It's not necessarily the quantity of the books or media, it's the profit, right? I'm not going to send 3 CDs that are each selling for, $11 or $15 on Amazon. That doesn't make any sense. So anyway, so that is something that I was pleasantly surprised by. I'll show you the books in a second. I've been going through other donations that I received. I got some Blu-rays, some other books. I got some VHS tapes, that kind of thing. I got a graphic novel. This one, The Last Man. I always love getting graphic novels because those are popular. My graphic novel section, you can see right there. Kind of see it. Graphic novels is growing, so it's got those. And then you go down here to the next section. There's a few more down there. So what do we got? Like, I don't know, 25, 30. So I'm pretty excited about that. I always get excited when I build up a selection of a particular type of book or media or genre that is in demand or popular, because I know that I've seen it happen over and over again. I know people will show up, go, oh, cool, and they'll buy a bunch of them, clear me out, that kind of thing. And they'll say something like, oh, do you get more? How often do you get more? That kind of stuff. So, and I tell them, well, it just depends. But that's always fun. Also, I got some, like I said, really great condition books. I'm always excited to see Harry Potter's, especially in great condition. Look at those. It's actually book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Don't have 6, but we have 1 through 5 and 7, and they're in excellent condition, as you can see from the spines. So the ones that are, the first one is it's got some, corner, dog-eared corners. And then there's the second one has a little bit of a tear on the cover. But the rest of them are in immaculate shape, so I'm going to charge $3 per for the rest of those and $2 each for those. What else did I get in here? I got 50 Shades of Grey, first and second one, and the third one. So I actually have all 3. Some other cool stuff, Zorba the Greek. I don't know, this one looked good. Already Dead, a California Gothic. Never seen that before. 4 books by somebody called Sylvia Day, and a bunch of her books were selling pretty swiftly on Amazon. There just wasn't any profit in them. And then over here, all kinds of stuff. A bunch of stuff about Jane Austen. This whole series here. Just some other random stuff. But yeah. Oh, and also all of these were nonfiction. So Cleopatra's Life, The Colony, the harrowing true story of the exiles of Molokai. I don't know. Some other stuff. That's interesting. Eleanor Roosevelt. So yeah. Oh, and this one at the bottom. I know I get some people in here that ask about true crime, serial killer stuff. Here's Twisted History. 32 true stories of torture, traitors, sadists, and psychos, plus the most celebrated saints in history. So that's another one that's interesting. Yeah. And so over here are the books. I've got 6, 7 for FBA. This one was from a separate donation than from those 4 boxes. This came from a smaller box that just had books in it. And interestingly enough, that book came in this box. Now I cut off the flaps. But interestingly, I had actually said to my worker, I said, because I had a crate here that filled up, that was wider and came out further and just was emptier looking, which I don't like. I said to him, I said, I'd really like to replace that crate with something that is smaller, narrower, and doesn't have as much space in there. So it doesn't take as much space up and it doesn't look so empty when I put the records out that I have for sale for the new sale for the week. And, he couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anything. I was trying to figure out how to doctor up a box. And lo and behold, this shows up, cut off the flaps, and it's perfect. It's, of course, a little bit bigger, but that's okay. It's much smaller than the crate, and it works perfectly. So remember I made that video about manifesting with your thoughts? Well, if you believe in that stuff, then voila, it just happened. I don't know if it was just my thoughts, it was just dumb luck, but luck is what? Opportunity or preparation meeting opportunity. But that doesn't really apply. I don't know. But anyway, it happened, and there it is. And so now I don't have to doctor anything up, and that'll work for now. And pretty ideal. I would say the only better it could be would be if it wasn't quite as deep. If it was maybe like to here, maybe like half of where it is. Because I don't tend to put out a ton of new vinyl records each week, just because I won't have anything left. If I put out 100 each week or whatever, I want to trickle them in. But anyway, it's awesome for now. If anything else comes in similar that's not as deep, I'll replace that. But I am totally happy with that one. So now, books for FBA. So I have one here from the one donation. El Celote. So this is in Spanish. I'm going to list it for $24.99. Yeah. Don't pass by Spanish language books because sometimes they can be worth some money. So that was the only one I got that was FBA worthy or Amazon worthy from that one box of donations, but I did get the box, which worked out really well. So that works out. Now, here is one. I'm going to go from the least profitable to the most. This one is Earl Mindell's New Vitamin Bible. I'm only going to sell it for $10.63. Make a couple bucks off of it, but I'm happy with that. I figured not to put it in the local sale. I'll just send it in. This one is actually Tarot Pack, the original Tarot Pack. So this is actually not a book, although it does have a little tiny book inside, and it is in the book category. So this one is pretty cool. It sells sells consistently, and it's going to sell, or I'm going to list it for $24.99. The next one here is awesome. Battle Royale, $24.99. This one does look like it could be a valuable book, though, just by looking at it. I wasn't sure about the Tarot Pack, but I was pleasantly surprised to look it up. This one did look like it was valuable, the next one. This is Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. By the way, if you haven't read this book, I highly recommend reading this book, Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This is a Penguin Classics. Really cool artwork on the front. And I'm going to list that for $29.99 in very good condition, because it is in very good condition. I don't typically list books on Amazon for very good condition unless they are truly in excellent condition. They could even be looking brand new, and I won't go any higher than very good. This one is one of those that you just wouldn't think would be worth money. Anshu or Anshu, Dark Sorrow, a novel by Juliet S. Kono. There she is. Would you think that was worth any money? Turns out there's no other copy of this on Amazon. But it does sell when there are copies, and there hasn't been a copy on there for a while. For like a month and a half, something like that. So I'm going to try to get that in. Another reason to send these books in soon. See if I can sell it. I'm going to list that for $39.99. Just because a little bit higher. There aren't any other offers on there. And that one does, well, the last time it sold, I think it was like close to 20 bucks. $15 to $20 range. So we'll see if it sells at that price. But if somebody wants one, there's none on eBay. There's none on Amazon currently. So that's the only one in town. I could go ridiculous and list it for 100 bucks. I could list it for 69. But I kind of have the mindset that if I go too high, I don't think people will buy it as quickly anyway. This one, when I saw it, I wasn't sure, but it does have an interesting title. A Guide to Forensic Accounting Investigation, 2nd edition. Looks pretty old. Actually, don't know what year it's from. Would you think that would be going for good money? Turns out it is. This is from 2011. It's from 2011. So currently this one is priced, a new copy on Amazon for $205 FBA. And the lowest merchant fulfilled offer is $174. Now, I think this is priced a little bit high, but there aren't very many copies. Yet people have been buying them recently in the last 3 months. And at those higher prices, people have been dropping that money. So I'm going to send it in listed at $169 and see what happens. So this is motivation for me to get a box that fits all of this and ship that stuff out. Actually put that together today. And if I don't drop it off today, I'll drop it off tomorrow. Yeah, so that was a huge, pleasant surprise. Often when I get book donations, there can be some decent ones in there, but a lot of times the books can be pretty ragged. I'm not saying all the time, but, a lot. Or they're just really outdated. They're not necessarily books that people will be interested in, so I can't do anything with them. And I do have 2 boxes of books that I'm not going to be able to do anything with. There's a bunch of old textbooks and just some other stuff that doesn't work for me. But, great books for FBA, great books for local sale, great condition over all of the books. So win-win. So yeah, that's it for me for 2/22/22. It's been a pretty good day in terms of, getting some good books in. So that's always a positive. So remember, today is, if you're watching this video in the future, February 22nd, 2022. So maybe you're watching this video, 10 years from now, 50 years from now, who knows? I don't know if YouTube will be around in 50 years, but hold on. Man, had a big sneeze. But that's where we were in this present moment. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. I do talk about reselling books and media, such as CDs, such as DVDs, such as video games, such as records, such as VHS tapes, such as audio cassette tapes, on Amazon, on eBay, and in my local store. So subscribe if that's interesting to you. And, give the video a thumbs up as well if you liked it. By the way, guys, I am in the process, not currently in this moment, but I am possibly tomorrow, possibly Thursday, but likely this week, going to be buying a camera that will be used for creating my videos. Of course, I'll be taking pictures and whatnot, but for these videos and videos in general, instead of using my phone. Now, the phone's been great, and the quality's been great, and it's been convenient, but I'm not able to show things on the phone that I would like to show you guys, like, numbers for FBA and eBay stuff and videos I can make about all kinds of things. So those will be coming up once I buy the camera, figure out how to use it, and figure out how to upload videos and all that fun stuff. then you will start seeing some videos where I will actually be able to have my phone in my hand and say, look, this is what I found. Oh, here's a video about, researching stuff, blah, blah, whatever it is. So that'll be good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. So that'll be coming in the near future. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. See you next video.